As communications manager with Leinster Rugby, match day is when it all comes together.
Yeah, he's got that.
The 80 minutes in a lot of ways is the quietest part of the day. Pre-match and post-match is when it kind of kicks off. Making sure that everything is as seamless as possible for photographers, print media, online media, managing Leo Cullen and the players' media schedule. The key to this role is actually just to be like the swan, be graceful on the surface and you'll be flapping wildly under the water.
Morning.
From 10 o'clock everything kind of rolls from there, where we'll have our broadcasters meeting.
Match officials inspect Leinster boots at 16:40, coin tosses at 16:45.
You know, we're lucky that we work with a great team in the Aviva Stadium as well that make everything work seamlessly.
At this stage in the day, obviously we've had our broadcasters meeting. You can just kind of put the head down and do the glamorous jobs like sorting out your photographer bibs, getting your match day programme sorted, little bits of admin done before the real madness starts later on.
From the moment the team arrives is to make sure that everything happens around them but doesn't necessarily impact on them. I think from my point of view, it's trying to make sure that they can just focus on the 80 minutes and they don't need to have to worry about the noise going on outside of that. Ultimately, if then they can perform over 80 minutes, that helps and goes side by side with what we're doing.
Cameras in. Music was being played loud and stuff like that, and the lads were
I'll check it out now.
Trying to, if you wouldn't mind, just kind of remind them just that they're right adjacent to our dressing room. So,
from a communications point of view, we're a tiny part of the Leinster Rugby machine, but I think a key thing for me was what can we do to help Leinster Rugby grow? The communications landscape has changed quite a bit. We have an ever-growing supporter base. You need to sate that appetite. We have a dual mandate. It can't just be about the 23 players that go to the RDS or 23 players that go to Energia Park playing with the Leinster women's team. You have to look after the clubs, the minis, the schools, the universities. It has to be about, you know, inspiring and telling that story, because the 23 that pull on a Leinster jersey, it's nothing without the 75,000.
Can we get him in?
yeah, he's coming out. He's just saying, well done to your man. BT Sports, okay? It'll be Ross asking you the questions as well, okay? Yeah.
You know, if you win a Man of the Match award, you kind of thrust out in front of the cameras, and I think that's where maybe sympathy is lost a little bit in terms of people and players and coaches and how they deal with media. People are wrecked after a game as well. Adrenaline is still pumping, and you know, you're expecting excellent media performances.
Leo, sorry. Yeah, into version, please.
Of course, I'm proud of how we've grown a staff from 2 to 6 full-time videographers and photographers essentially, and winning the double last year was brilliant, but the highlights for me are actually times when you get a phone call off a player maybe in the academy or in the senior team looking for advice. I'd like to think that they have my trust. I'd like to think that they can rely on me, and I'd like to think that's what a communications manager is there to do.
Cheers, lads. Thank you.